Good evening. Yeah, it's my hope that you're fine, you're doing fantastic, and you're doing very well. My name is Simon, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to my YouTube channel, to my videos, where I give motivations, I give skills, I give encouragement about forex trading. Remember, what we have been saying is that forex trading is not a journey, a simple journey. It's not a walking in the park. It's a journey that needs a lot of determinations, a lot of perseverance, a lot of encouragement, a lot of hard work. That's the reason why us as Top Rank Forex Institute, Top Rank Forex Institute, we are here to make sure that we give you the required skills, the required knowledge about forex trading. So guys, today we want to check into something, and before that, I'm very happy, I'm very grateful because you guys, you doing very good job. You're sharing my videos, you are liking my videos, people are really watching, people are really commenting, people are sending messages. And please, if you have something that you need us to touch on, you need us to talk about, please always comment, suggest things that you need to know about forex trading, suggest them so that we are able to know what we are supposed to give you. But today guys, I'm very grateful, I'm very happy man today, because yesterday you shared my videos and it really went very well. Everybody was calling out, I was calling outside the country, people in South Africa, people in Nigeria, people in US are always consulting about this thing called forex trading. So guys, today I want to take this opportunity to welcome you once again, and please, you should not forget to subscribe at the end of it. Don't always forget to like the video. We usually say it's important for you to subscribe. It is very nice for you to like, to share. Share to your brother, share to your sister, share to your children if you are a parent watching this video. Share to your parent if you are a child watching this video. Suggest to your dad, suggest to your mom that this is one thing that I would like to learn about. This thing I wish to know more about it. What these people making money out of it. And this is the reason we are here as Top Rank Forex Institute, to give you knowledge, to nourish you all about this journey. We understand there are so many people who have already in this business, who already ought to start it, who already are there but already given up because of maybe many losses and many misguidance, and many don't have even mentors. So that's the reason we are here, to make sure that you understand, you get the best out of us. So here I am. This is Top Rank Forex Institute. This is my office. This is the table that I respect most. This is the desktop that I respect most, because it's what fits me, it's what gives me, it's what gives me what to dress, it's what pays my bills. So this is where I respect most. These are the books that I respect also. Got so many books here. You can see even at my shelves there, plenty of them. This is where I take through forex trading. This is where I trade for. This is my working place, only trading forex. So as you can see here, I got some tradings going on. I'm analyzing the market. Today is Friday. I don't do a lot of trading on Friday. Friday is usually for forex traders. Today is a day of resting, trying to see back what you have been doing, where you made losses, where you made profits, what do you need to do to improve the skills. So today is Friday. Basically what we usually do is just to look backwards. Yeah, just look backward. What has been happening to the market? Why did I do this? And all of that. What do I need to do to improve next week trading learning? But because of this video, purposely of maybe making my viewer to understand, I decided to open a chat and to analyze this market, because today we are going to talk of something that is key, something that is important in forex trading. Because what is forex trading? And this question that many people ask, many people text about, what's this thing that's called forex? What does it have to do earning that a lot of money? So Forex trading is as simple as selling and buying of currencies, foreign currencies. Yeah, this is all about selling and buying of foreign currencies. For example, you can see here, this is a chart. Yeah, it's a candlestick chart. So as you can see, maybe if I can enlarge it a bit, that's the candlestick chart. So whenever you see this red is a selling market. We call them bearers. It's a market that's being selling. It's in a market that is in a selling mood. So this is what we call sellers. Sellers are invading the market. If you see this one green, it means these are bulls. These are people buying into the market. So it's important to understand and to know what are these currencies. What does the currencies have to do with market, so that people are getting into it, buying into it, selling into it. And today we are going to touch on currencies. So the reason why we say forex is about trading, selling and buying of foreign currencies. Why foreign currencies and not the local currencies? Why do we trade foreign currencies? So underline the word foreign. So that's where we're going to look today and focus on it. Why do we choose to trade the foreign currencies? So guys, today here we are. You can see this one, people are taking opportunity of it. It's really selling, and I know some of you are traders, are already making money out of it. So allow me to take you through the currencies, and today we are going to focus on not all the currencies but only the major currencies or the most traded currencies in the forex market. So guys, you have to understand that there is some forces behind the currencies, and those forces are the thing that makes the currencies becomes more traded into forex trading. So we want to start by checking what's the most number one traded currency in the foreign in the forex market. And today, please go with me. Today I have said we want to look into the major currencies, and remember we only have around 5 major currencies. That is USD, that is euros, that is Japanese yen, and others like pounds, like Swiss CHF and Canadian dollars. So we want to look each of them. What does it mean by these currencies? What does it make that currencies more traded in forex market? We start with the US dollar. US dollar, we usually say it's USD. So the reason why, so you see now, USD is number one. USD is it's the number one. It dominates the world foreign exchange market. It dominates. The US dollars represent about 86% of all foreign exchange, and most commodities, e.g. So these are some of the reason why it's number one. It's because most of the commodities like oil, like metals, are gold, are traded into are exchanged by the dollars. So those commodities are traded with dollars, with US dollars. That's why US dollar is most popular in forex market. Something else is about the US economy. You have heard people saying US is the most grown in economy. The economy of the US is the most grown in the world. Looking those things about the infrastructures, about the job opportunities, about the unemployment issues. So those things makes that currencies gain strength, and it becomes the most traded. It becomes number one. And this is one of the reasons why you will see every currency is paired by USD. Every currency. Why? It's just like normal life. Like you see now in the world, even a child, a born child will tell you about the US dollar. Yeah, so like you are going to a country, you must carry your US dollars. So it's the most traded. Even when you are going in a place where you need to use a currency of that place, you must exchange it through the dollar. Yeah, sometimes it becomes difficult to exchange it directly, so it has to go through the dollars. Like if we go to visitors coming here in Kenya, so mostly what they do, they exchange their currency, their own currencies first to dollar. As this one is the reason why it makes dollar popular and most traded, and number one that are represent around 86% into the forex market. Number two is euro. Euro is number two after the US dollar. So euro is the second most dominated currency in the forex. It has a strong international acceptance. So you see, like Europe countries, yeah, European Union, and those are some of the things that makes these euros also more strong. You see now euro and dollars are almost working are also sailing in the same boat. So they are most traded also in forex. So you see, like also another that factor about economic, about the normal things that those countries are most developed countries. Those things makes the euro also traded mostly in forex trading. So it's accounted for almost that 7% of the forex for in all forex transactions. So number three is about Japanese yen. This one we said we say it's GPY. Japanese yen, it's GPY, and you see now GPY is number three. After after dollar and euro. So Japanese also becomes number three. So it's the most traded in and dominating currency in the Asian forex market. So this Japanese, it's the most traded and dominating currency in the Asian forex market. It's the third most popular or traded currency in the forex market. It represents almost 20% of the world's exchange. The natural demand comes mostly from the Japan industrial expert economy. So you see, like Japan is mostly known of export industrial business. Like here in Kenya, even if you yourself will observe, many people buy or import things from Japan. So like you see, if the best cars comes from the Japan, the best watches come from the Japans. So all those good things that are manufactured in Japan. So that thing only makes it more popular, makes it more dominant, and it's the third currencies traded into forex. Like those are just the noble reasons that we say Japan produces best cars, Japan produces best products. So that thing only makes it more traded into forex market. So why studying currencies important? Sometimes you want to trade a currency and you wonder, why is that currency not moving, not volatile? Why should I not trade that currency at this particular time? So this is some of the reasons that you'll find out. Like for example, if you know that Japan, many cars, maybe for example, many cars from US comes from or are imported from Japan. So sometimes if there is those political issues between Japan and US, so it also affects that rate of that currency at that particular season. And this is the reason why it's important to learn about the currencies in details, to know and to understand. So what does this currency hold into forex market? And you see now, Japanese is most traded because of its exports, industrial export economy. It exports its products, its industrial products to most of the countries in this world. many countries depends in products from Japan. So that those are the noble reasons why you need to understand about currencies. Another currency is GBP. So what do you have to say about GBP? GBP is what we call British pound, and GBP is a currency from UK. This is a UK's currency, is heavily traded against the euro and the US dollar. So it's most traded against the euro, which is number 2, and US dollar, which is number 1. So it's the 4th most traded currency international. So we have said that one. It's the number 4 in forex number 4 in forex market. So it's traded about 17% of all transaction is done through GBP globally. Forex market. So there is one thing that I want you to understand here about the GBP, British pound. You see, we have said that British pound, it's a currency of UK. They own it, and you see now there is something that maybe for the beginners they learn about the time frame. So, and we usually learn about the London time when trading forex. So you see now, forex market, London is considered as the forex market hub globally. So in London is considered as the forex hub market. So many forex transactions is done in London. So about 34% of all forex transactions pass through London city. So all that transactions have to pass through that London city. So it's important. So sometimes you wonder, I'm waiting for London session. It's important to understand that many people wait to that moment, and that's now after it comes, after the London times comes, you see now the GBP becomes more volatile. Why? Because now the market of that place has already, or the city has already opened. So guys, we get into the last one. Is called the last one is called the Swiss francs. This one you usually abbreviate it as CHF. CHF is a Swiss francs. The Swiss francs is the currency in Switzerland. So this is a currency of Switzerland. So it most traded with euros. Yeah. So it's CHF. It mostly traded with euros. So the CHF is considered as the safe haven currency to invest more towards it during periods of risk version. So CHF price depend on the central bank policy. It also depends to be. It tends to be more volatile due to the lack of liquidity. So, and now let's get into the last one. The last one is the Canadian dollar. And this one, whenever you see oil, you just think about the Canadian dollar, because it mostly used when trading oil. So it's a commodity driven currency, just like I've said. It's a commodity driven oil it's a commodity driven currency, and this commodity is oil. So this because the Canadian economy is export is export oriented, and the main product of export is crude oil. The Canadian dollar prices are influenced by the price of the crude oil. So this one is important. Now you understand, when oil goes down, it also affects the CAD, and this is the thing that I'm saying. It's important for you to learn the noble duties of these currencies. Like, what's the noble duty of US? What do you think if it will affect the US dollar? What do you think if it's affected, it will affect the CAD? Now you see here, if the crude oil is affected, of course the CAD will affected, and that's now it's important. Now you know, today I'm not trading CAD because now about the what's happening with the crude oil and all that. So if it's British pound, so we have said that about the GBP. So it's important to understand what does that commodity is attached by the GBP, so that when it's affected, GBP is also affected. About the about the about the euro, so we say that what's that thing that if it's affected, the euro will be affected. So these things, it's important as far as the forex market is concerned, and these are the things that make us watch about the global news, to understand what economics news is happening, what political news is happening, so that we can attach them with the currency and understand when to get into that currency, when to buy it, or when to sell it. So guys, those things are important, and very, very important. I think those are 5 major currencies, and I hope you understand them, and next time when you get into the forex market, you analyze them and you try to think outside your box. As much as you need to trade, it's also to put your mind what else is happening with this currency at this particular time. Like the other time you saw about the chaos, about the people destroying things in US. So you need to connect that one with the market. How is this affecting dollar in the forex market? When the crude oil maybe excursion, maybe something like that, I'm not getting the name, but it's affected. When the production of that crude oil is affected, what impact, what effect does it have when it's being traded in this forex market? Those are things that are important, and those, there is, if you look them, they are so little, they are so teeny, but they affect this market so much. They affect you as a trader directly. This is what makes the difference between those big traders and those small traders, or those who are profitable in trading and those who are not making it in trading. So because many people tend to ignore this kind of information, these noble duties of these currencies, and they just think marketing of forex marketing is just about getting into it, coming out of it, getting into it. No, it entails so many things that you need to get it. So this thing need to invade you, need to get into you, they need to get into your fingertips, so that even if you're getting into the market, and this the reason why you get some people, when people are struggling in the market, them are just relaxing because they understand that market won't even work. Like I want to give you one incident when after, it was just during this corona pandemic things, or COVID-19 pandemic, and we were struggling into the market, and I could see in the social media, it was on a Monday in fact, so I think during that day many banks did not open, because of those pandemic issues. The countries are struggling to open the economy, so that day many banks did not open, and I came to realize it's really affecting the market practically, because we could wonder, why is it the market is not moving, market's just standby. And I saw someone saying in social media, don't trade today because the banks do not are yet to open. So, and I came to relate, and I say it's true. This thing that happens lively outside affect market directly, and this one, if you're not keen, sometimes you'll find yourself putting trades, traveling trade, going with the time of the trade, but other people are just waiting, just because they understand the noble duty of that currencies toward that effect. So guys, I think for today that's what we have, and I really want to appreciate you once again. I really want to say thank you, and I'm sure you love this video. I'm sure this video will motivate you. I'm sure this video will encourage you, and I'm sure this video will increase your skills on forex tradings. Don't get so much out of it. Just grab something small, fish something small that will help you. I'm not saying you master everything that I have said. No, just go home, catch something small that will help you into analyzing forex market. So I want to say once again, thank you, thank you so much. Let's now to just like I said, today is on Friday, not no not trading until Monday. So we are breaking for weekend, and I hope your week, your trading week was successful, was good, and was great. So just like mine, it was also good. We're waiting for next week. We see what we'll have on our market table. So guys, thank you once again. This is Top Rank Forex Institute. My name is Simon, and we are here. This is a place where we give people knowledge, skills, and maybe you can visit us. You can pay us a visit and see what we do. So thank you, and be blessed.